Alright, so this is me with the blow dryer. It's a D-roll blow dryer. I bought this I think last year. I think it was last year. Yeah. I think it was last year before the corona broke out in Jamaica. Or it was the year before. I don't remember. But it's a D-roll blow dryer. I basically bought this when I had an HP laptop to work on. And it's on the cool setting, it's not on the hard setting. I don't know if you can hear me because it's a low blow dryer. So it's on the cool setting right now. If it was on the hot one, I wouldn't be having it in my face, definitely. Alright, so as I was saying, I bought this basically to remove liquid from an HP laptop. I don't know if you guys remember when I was doing cleaning an HP laptop, I had to use cotton swab or Q-tip to remove excess liquid from the board for the HP laptop and all that stuff, you know. And the laptop was working good after I was done with it, but the touchpad stopped working, so RIP to the touchpad. Alright, so now we're gonna actually use the blow dryer to remove dust from the E515 that the brush couldn't remove. Alright, so I'm gonna be like turning this up. Oh, there we go. So it's up. So I'm making sure not to turn on the heat setting, which is me pressing down this. Alright, so I have it on the cool setting right now. So what I'm gonna do is blow out the laptop and then put in this. This is the new hard drive. This is the old one. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah. Okay. Normally when a hard drive starts working, you actually hear the sound as in the plotter. Plotter is damaged, but I'm not hearing that. But I guess this comes out due to low voltage or some software issues, or the person had Windows 7 on it. So, and due to the fact that Windows 7 expired the 14th of January 2020, and they were warning persons that they could experience software audio issues. So I guess that's the reason why this one stopped working. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is connect this to my enclosure when I'm done with the laptop and then see if this works for the enclosure. If not, then that's a wrap. So RIP to the hard drive if it doesn't work with the enclosure. Alright, so let's do the cleaning. Sorry I cannot turn the laptop because I don't want you guys to see my boards. Because some persons will think that I'm a mad person. I'm not a mad person, but my boards over there, I use them to make shelves. I only made one shelf already. And true, I made a shelf behind me where my printer is on. And I didn't want to make it at first, but I decided, you know, I need a shelf for my printer. I made a printer shelf and I made a shelf to put my documents on. So, you know, I had to like find stuff to do. Alright, so let's get this done. Certain I repair a laptop, you know. Alright, sorry about I have to take a call. Alright, so we're still doing the blowout of the laptop. I'm gonna put it on the heat setting, but try to avoid the battery. I got built-in battery. You don't want to have the blow dry on a heat setting and then you damage the person's battery. Because what I noticed from ever since I bought this, when you put it on a heat setting, it spits up more air. Just have to be careful that you don't put it near the person's battery and cause any issues. Alright? Woo! I'm just kidding, it's not on the heat setting, it's on at the very high cool setting. It's not on the heat setting. Alright, so it's making sure that all of the components of the laptop are being blown. This actually is a vacuum. Yeah, I should say vacuum. So way back when, I never had a blow dryer. I was just using my inner breath to blow off the laptop and the power supply for the computers. I never invested in a blow dryer, and better late than ever. So, alright, so I'm even vacuuming the screen of the laptop. Just the outer screen. I know it's not on the E setting. Cause once it's up, the first one is up, right? It's on the eye. You know the eye setting for cool. If you actually go like this, then it will start to get hot, right? So remember, if you have a blow dryer and you press it down like this, and it matches the bottom one, then that will bring the blow dryer into the E setting, which means there will be less of hot air coming out of it. Right? So you just use your hand to test it to see if it's really on the E setting. To put it back and cool, get very cool, you just like this. And then you have to wait until the blow dryer lets you cool here before you put it back on the laptop. Alright. Hey, calm down. Alright, so back to this now. As I am dusting this down. Yes. Alright, so what I did just now was actually put this on the heat setting, you know, to remove dust, but not just dust, but germs, basically. So most persons know and don't know that when it's very hot, some germs don't survive well in a very well heated condition. So yeah. So as I turn down the blow dryer, and it still kicks a punch. Right, so it still kicks a punch. Okay, so turn it off, and then let's switch out the hard drive. As in we're gonna remove the hard drive from the shelf and then put in the new one in the shelf. Alright? So I'm gonna rest this to my left and then remove this hard drive from the casing or shelf. Alright? So it has 4 screws. Whoa, hold on. Okay. This is weird. Normally these shells has 4 screws, so this only has 2 screws on opposite sides. So it's 1 screw here at the bottom, 1 screw at the top. These are actually the screw holes, so if you wanted to, you know, add additional screw holes, you could actually drill these out if you wanted to, but that's not my job. My job is to change the hard drive. Alright, so let's do this, making sure that the screws are situated where I can see them. So I don't want to lose any screws at the moment. I don't want to do that. Sometimes I end up losing screws or missing a screw. But laptop still works, or the computer still works. But I don't like missing screws. So, so we're gonna remove this. Okay, then. Okay. So we do a shake test to see if the platter is damaged. Oh yeah, yeah, I hear some shaking going on. So the platter is messed up. But I'm gonna still test in the enclosure. See how messed up it is. Alright, let's test the new one. New one is very solid, so there's no shaking. I hear something, but it's not as serious as that one. Okay, so the first one was a Seagate 500 gigabyte drive. Alright. Okay, so let's do this. Always ensure that the laptop hard drive is seated properly in the shell. Not then, boy, it's gonna cause issues, man. Looking for the screw. Go in. So now already I'm having issues. Okay, simple fix. So as you would see, a simple 1-3 or 1-2 fix. Ooh. Ooh, so we still have an issue here. That's a fin. This is not a fin. Whoa. 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 So you can see, basically it's at the same. This is a laptop fin hard drive. This one is not marked fin on it. I'm still gonna try and put in the casing because you don't wanna cause any grounds issues. So let's do this. So it's not working that way. Let's put it this way. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. whether thin or not, just make sure that you put in the casing or shell the right way, or not the wrong way. You don't want to ground the hard drive when it goes back into the laptop, right? Just you don't want to do that. It's gonna cause problems between you and the customer. And always ensure that your business is registered, so in the event of you having issues with the customer, and if you call the police on you, you can provide your business certificate. Or else they will actually think you're basically definitely running an illegal business. And when you're being sued, yeah, the court will actually give you a very hefty fine when you're not a registered business owner. And for any service at all, not just computer repairs. Sheesh. I hate when these, I think it's screw just fell in. Alright, so this is the same thing I'm talking about. When you're working with laptops, sometimes the screws will actually fall on the ground. They're right in front of you, but you don't see them until you turn on your flashlight. So, where is it? Oh, here we go. See, it's right behind my foot. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully the screw goes in this time, because I don't like when these things give me trouble. So like I was saying, it doesn't matter if it's a fin or not, but apparently this one has a mind on its own. I'm trying not to get nervous or shaky and get the object. There we go again. Why the screw don't look, hey, screw does look like it love ramping me, you know. Like it love ramp, like I don't screw for ramping right now. It's night. Alright. You know what, let me use my magnetic screwdriver. Is that a magnetic tip? So let me use this. And then there we go. Screwed it back in. Alright, so let's look back for the other screw, the first one that fell. Oh, it's right in my pants foot. It's a good thing I rolled up my pants foot earlier when I was going on the road. So screw is playing an hide and seek right now. I just split the screw and the screw is playing hide and seek. But I don't know around the screw now. Back foot this. You know, see a screw you're gonna get really up one play Indiana Jones now, you know. Flashlight again. So let me put the hard drive on the laptop that's in front of me with the webcam. Careful not to end the video prematurely. And continue looking for the screw. Okay. So I heard the screw fell on the ground. Okay. Let me pause this and look for the screw. Give me a minute. So I found the screw. You actually played Indiana Jones with me. You know? Like the last arc, something like that. I don't remember that full name, but that was one of the Indiana Jones movies. Last arc. Alright? So what I do is what I see in principle. Use my magnetic tape. Then put this back where it's supposed to go. And so it's screwed in. Now, so we have to make sure that these match. Uh, However, what I said earlier that you can actually drill. If you want to do that, it's up to you. It's up to your own risk. I'm not gonna do it. But these have edges on them that's supposed to match the holes. These parts here, yeah, these actually have edges on them that actually go into the hole, so that the hard drive gets to be seated properly. So ensure that they match the holes and go into the holes, right? Make sure that everything is even on both sides. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so we're gonna do now is make sure that these sections of the hard drive matches what's here. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video again and then use the phone to do the rest. Alright, I'll still use the webcam, but I'm gonna use the phone to do the installation for the new hard drive. While you guys are just seeing me talking, you know.